Good day, sir. This is our explanation on how data travels from PC to server and vice versa. Starting sa PC, yung message that goes through the router 1, the MAC address changes. Dahil ang MAC address ay nagana lamang within the local network. It replaces the old MAC address with the new ones because it is forwarding the message to a different network. As you can see, here the destination MAC of PC, which is 1122334455 and 66, ay yung source MAC ng router 1, which is the same. The source IP and destination must remain the same for end-to-end communication. That is how the data travels from PC to router 1. On to you, Joed, on how the data travels from router 1 to router 2.
So, yun po. Ngayon po, papaliwanag natin yung pag-travel po ng packet from router 1 to router 2. So, firstly po, gagawin ng router 1 as it receives the packet from the PC, ay check niya yung routing table. So, ang titingnan niya po yung source IP, destination IP, source MAC at DMAC. Tapos ay yung data packet which is 443 or sa ay HTTPS. Titingnan niyo yung destination IP. Destination IP ay yung IP address ng server. Then, ang destination MAC naman ay yung sa router 2, which is yung kasunod na hop niya, which is 224466883311. So, tapos ang source MAC niya may iba na. Magiging MAC address na nung router 1. So, which is 112233445566. Tapos, magta-travel na yung data from 112233445566 to 224466883311 or yung next hop, yung packet.
Thank you, Joed. Ngayon naman ay di-discuss ko kung anong nangyayari sa communication ng router 2 to server and vice versa. Communication between router 2 and the server 142.250.72.78 follows a structured process in both directions. When router 2 needs to send a packet to the server, it first checks its routing table to confirm that the destination is within its local network via PAS01. If the server's MAC address is unknown, router 2 sends an ARP request or ARP and the server responds with its MAC 01, 23, 46, 67, 39 AB. Router 2 then encapsulates the packet using its own MAC address 22, 44, 86, 88, 33, 11 as the source and the server's MAC as the destination before forwarding it through PAS01. The server processes the packet based on its destination IP and transport layer protocol. Once the packet reaches the server and is processed, the server sends a response back to router 2 using the same logical steps in reverse. It checks its ARP table or ARP for router 2's MAC address, and if it's not stored, it sends an ARP request to which router 2 replies with MAC 22, 44, 86, 88, 33, 11. The server then encapsulates the response packet using its own MAC 01, 23, 46, 67, 39 AB as the source and router 2's MAC as the destination before forwarding it to PAS01. Router 2 then processes the response, either handling it directly or forwarding it further through the network. That's all for me. Back to you, Joed.
Explain naman po yung how the data packet would travel from router 2 to router 1. Then, ganun po ulit. Check po ng router 2 yung routing table. So, titingnan niya na po yung destination IP which is sa IP ng PC. Then, source IP naman ay yung sa server, ang galing sa server. Tapos, yung source MAC address ay yung MAC address ng router 2. Tapos, ang destination MAC niya ay yung sa router 1, which is 112233445566. Tapos, magta-travel na po yung data packet from router 2 to router 1. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you, George, for the explanation. Now, from router 1 to PC. Router 1 has received the packet from router 2. Since the PC is within the local network, router 1 doesn't need to change the IP addresses, but updates the MAC address before forwarding the packet. The source IP remains unchanged, which is the server's IP, and the destination IP remains unchanged, which is the PC's IP. However, router 1 modifies the MAC addresses to ensure proper delivery. The source MAC becomes router 1's MAC address, since router 1 is now sending packet, while the destination MAC becomes the PC's MAC address so that the PC knows the packet is meant for it. Finally, the packet is forwarded to the PC, which then receives and processes it. Communication is completed successfully. And that is our explanation on how the data changes from server to PC. Thank you, sir, and have a good day.